I'm Emma Inch, I'm a beer writer and broadcaster. I have a show on Radio Reverb, Fermentation Beer and Brewing Show. It's the only beer and brewing show in the UK on FM radio. You can find that on all your podcast sites. I also write for a lot of beer press, Original Gravity, Cameras Beer Magazine and a number of other things. Speak at events such as Imbibe, get myself about a bit talking about beer. And on the Bucket Fermentation radio show, I'm the current holder of the British Guild of Beer Writers Online Beer Communicator of the Year award. So Brighton and Hove Beer Week is the biggest beery event the city has ever seen. It's going to run from Friday the 24th of August until Sunday the 2nd of September. There's more than 30 venues involved, more than 60 events taking place. It's a coming together of all the best of beer in Brighton and Hove and wider in Sussex. So we've got the best beery venues, the best breweries, in a collaborative effort to showcase what Brighton and Hove has to offer as a beer destination. So I think Brighton's very well known for being a place for holiday, being a place for a weekend away. We've got the sea, we've got the sunshine sometimes, we've got the pier. But I think people don't always know about what we've got down here in Brighton and Hove and more broadly in Sussex around our beer scene. And we have a fantastic beer scene down here that I think the rest of the country needs to know about. And the idea for Brighton Hove Beer Week came about from looking around at the city and seeing how the beer scene has developed in recent years, how it's grown immensely in terms of both venues where you can drink good beer, but also breweries who are brewing fantastic beer in town. And I thought that needed showcasing really, and Brighton needed to be put forward as a beer destination in the same way as a lot of other cities put themselves forward as a beer destination through the means of a beer week. So the idea kind of germinated. I spoke to a few friendly venues around the city who all kind of felt the time was right to do this. And it's been an amazing collaborative affair of people coming together, coming up with some of the best events. So hoping that a lot of people who come to the Beer Week will be Brighton and Hove residents anyway, and they'll be checking out places maybe that they've never been to before, or they've seen or not heard of, or some new venues. But we're also hoping that people will come from far further afield and check out Brighton, check out what it's got to offer, and check out what makes Brighton different, what makes drinking beer in Brighton different to drinking beer in London or Manchester or Bristol or Sheffield, what makes it a unique and different experience, which I think it is. So Brighton Hove Beer Week is an independent project, which means that everybody has been able to take part. Anyone who leads on beer in their venues has been welcome to take part, to showcase that beer. It's meant that yes, some of the big breweries are involved, and also some of the very independent one-off venues are involved as well, and all coming together to showcase what Brighton has to offer. It's different to other things that go on in that each venue has come up with their own ideas of what they want to happen for the week, and they've come up with some of the best ideas you could imagine, far better than I could have imagined if I'd sat down and thought about it myself. So yeah, some really imaginative stuff will be going on.
Off the top of your head, can you name all the bars involved?
No.
I thought I'd test it.
So some of the events are based around beer and food. So for example, the Westbourne in Hove is offering a 3-course beer meal matched with some local beers. Curry Leaf Cafe are involved. They've always got a fantastic beer list anyway, and they're going to be showcasing some Sussex beers in all their sites. There's also some events that are more geared around music. So the Brunswick is doing a couple of nights where they've got local acts playing, and whenever each local act comes on, there's another beer that pairs with that local act. If music be the drink of love, let's drink beer, I believe it's called, or some other similar tongue twister. Then there's some events that are based around local breweries, so a lot of local breweries are getting together to do various events. There's tours, Beer and Brew are doing some tours around town, some of them again based around food. So of course all the breweries that brew in town, so that's Brighton Beer, Hand Brew Co, Loud Shirt, Holler, and some beer is brewed at the North Lane pub. All of those people are involved. And Miles Jenner, head brewer of Harvey's, is going for a flight in the I-360 with a tasting of Harvey's beer as well. So I'm very much looking forward to that. We also have some breweries from out of town coming in, so there's people like Northern Monk, Siren, Marble will all be represented in town, some of the best breweries in the country. Burning Sky, one of our local Sussex breweries, is holding their 5th birthday party in town over one of the Beer Week weekends. You can find out a lot more about Brighton Hove Beer Week and plan your 10-day diary by going to the website. That's www.brightonhovebeerweek.com, or check us out on Twitter, Instagram or Facebook at Beer by the Sea.